Welcome back, Movie Masters. Today we are talking about my year in review of the Mini 3 Pro and is it worth upgrading to the Mini 4 Pro and what are the differences. So stick around and we'll talk about why this may still be the drone for you. Do you need to upgrade? But first, let's have a look at some of the footage that I've filmed over the year while owning this. So here is a collection of my different drone shots in different countries, in different lighting scenarios, in different wind conditions, with different buildings surrounding you in the nature and in the open. And as you can see, it handles everything pretty well, from daytime to nighttime to windy giant skylines. Okay, now let's go through the reasons why the DJI 3 is still relevant now. Okay, so the Mini 4 Pro has been out for about 3 or 4 months now. And I guess you want to know, is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth the extra money? Do you already own the Mini 3 Pro or are you looking to upgrade? Now, I'll tell you what, they are almost identical. I gotta say, I personally don't think it's worth the upgrade. And the reason why? Differences between the 3 and 4 is they have upgraded the obstacle avoidance system. While this does have tri-directional obstacle avoidance, the new one does have omnidirectional obstacle avoidance. And the new one can shoot up to 100 frames per second. Now, this can shoot in 60 frames per second, which I gotta admit is still pretty good, and you can do higher if it's in a lower resolution. Now, one thing I would like to mention is the battery time is almost identical. And in fact, the Mini 3 Pro lasts 2 minutes longer than the Mini 4 Pro because they've shoved that little bit of extra technology into the 4. But if you already own the 3, I really don't think it's worth the upgrade. Now, one other difference that you'll get is with the remote if you buy this remote. The new one has 2 little antennas on the front, which will extend your range. Now, already this can go, at least as advertised, this can go up to 10 kilometers. Although in real world testing, it can't. I've flown this in Australia, Asia, Europe, and I've got to admit, when you're in big cities, you're going to get interference. So even if you get the new 4 Pro, you're still not going to be able to fly the advertised amount. I would like to know, what is the furthest that you have ever flown your Mini 3 or Mini 4 drone if you own one? The furthest I've ever actually been able to take this is about 1,200 meters, so 1.2 kilometers. So currently the difference in price between the 3 and the new 4 is about 600 to 700 Australian dollars, and that's a huge difference if you buy the same pack. The Mini 3 Pro is now selling for around 1,000 Australian dollars, which is about 600 US dollars, and the Mini 4 Pro is selling for 16 to 1,700 Australian dollars. So that is quite a difference. It's almost double the price for something that isn't that much different. So I've got to say, I will be waiting for the 5 before I upgrade. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've liked this. Please hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time, Movie Masters. Keep on filming.